Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, kindly hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like and also share. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any post that I make on the channel. Today I'm going to make Ekpang Nkukwo. This is one thing that I really like to eat, but it's really tedious to make and it takes a lot of time. So I rarely do. But today I have decided to make it. And why not? I will share it with you. So I'm going to use cocoyam and wateryam. Now, traditionally, Ekpang Nkukwo uses cocoyam and wateryam, but sometimes I do it without the wateryam and it still turns out well. But because I'm going to be showing you today, I decided to use both cocoyam and wateryam. So this is the cocoyam that I'm peeling right now, and the other round one is the wateryam. Now I will peel both of them, and then I will wash it, then go ahead to grate this. I'm going to be using a grater to grate it. Now I've actually seen it being blended in a blender and a food processor, even though I didn't witness it firsthand to see the consistency or to feel the consistency, but it looked like it turned out fine. So you can also do that, but for today I'm going to use a grater. Now to wrap the ekpang, we're going to use nkukwo. This is nkukwo. This is a cocoyam leaf, right? This is the traditional leaf that is used in making Ekpang Nkukwo, but you can also wrap it with scent leaf. You can wrap it with ugu leaf and any other leaf that you may prefer. But this is traditional to Ekpang Nkukwo, hence the name Ekpang Nkukwo. Now, after cutting up the leaves in smaller bits, I'll set that aside and begin to grate the cocoyam and the wateryam. This is the grater that I talked about. This is how I do it most times. This is one of the reasons why I run away from making ekpang sometimes, because of the grating process. So I'll just grate this and grate the wateryam until everything is done. Now, when it is done, I'm going to sprinkle some seasoning on it. I'm just doing that for taste. I don't want it to be bland, right? So I just go ahead and sprinkle some crayfish seasoning. That's what I used for this, and it works out just fine. Now, after that, we are ready to wrap it in individual leaves. Now, this is another part that is going to take your time. Wrapping up in individual leaves, it's a chore, it's a task, but in the end, it's very rewarding because this is one tasty meal. Now we're going to layer our pot with periwinkle and any obstacle that you may want to use at this point. I'm adding some pepper, I'll add some onions, then I'll go in with my palm oil. This is the first time I'm going to add the palm oil. I'm going to add it in 3 stages. Now I add some seasoning, then I also come in with my stock flakes. This is optional. You can even add it at a different point, but this is when I always add mine, so that when it starts to cook, it starts to cook from the bottom at once. Now I will stir that up and then get ready to wrap my ekpang. I rub my hands with oil because the cocoyam sometimes can sting, so I'm just trying to create a cushion for my hands so that I don't start feeling the sting. Now I will wrap them individually and place them in a pot. This is how I just wrap. Tuck it in properly and then place it in your pot that you have lined with your periwinkles and every other thing. After that, I will go in with the fish and also add some more onions and pepper. That is really optional. You don't have to do that. I'll also add my crayfish and I'll also add goat meat and goat stock. You don't have to use goat meat and goat stock. If you don't, your ekpang will still turn out well. This is just orishi. I'm just trying to do too much, but it's fine. Then I'll also add a second layer of my palm oil. Now that's the crayfish going in. Then I'm going to add hot water. I always use hot water because I want the cooking process to start immediately. I don't want the ekpang staying in cold water and beginning to soak it up. No, I use hot water so that it starts to cook immediately. I cover that and allow it to cook. Now, this is what it looks like after cooking for about 15 minutes. The ekpang has come together. At this point, some people may just add scent leaf and serve the ekpang, but I don't do that. I don't like to chew on the ekpang, so I like to cut it up in smaller pieces. So I'm going to take a kitchen knife and then run it through the balls of ekpang because I don't want to chew it. So you will see it soon in the video. Now I'm going to cut this up in smaller pieces. I prefer it in smaller pieces. You totally do not have to do this. If you prefer it the other way, you can stick with that. So I cut this up and then stir it again. Then I'm going to go in with my shredded scent leaf. You can use ugu leaf. You can use any other leaf that you prefer, but I just like scent leaf because of the scent, as the name implies. Then I will add my final layer of palm oil. This is optional, but it really takes the meal to another level. It adds another really nice flavor to this meal. So you may want to try that. It's once in a while. Just try this and it's nice. Okay, so here we have our Ekpang Nkukwo. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. So until I see you next time in my next video, remain blessed and don't forget to stick with this channel. I love you. Bye.